what's going on, family?
Hey.
This is 2019 motivation. How to start your goals. If you're watching this in 2019, who cares? Just watch it anyway, because this is how you're gonna take advantage of the year. Now we don't. This isn't no New Year's resolution video. We don't care whether it's January 1st, February 1st, March 1st. You should.
October, November.
I don't care what. I don't care if it's January 3rd, December 29th. This is take advantage of your life. Take action of your life right now. Stop waiting for the calendar to flip in order for you to live an extraordinary life. Don't wait for next month. Don't wait for next year. Don't wait for January 1st to happen in your life. Start when? Right now. Start when? Right now. Stop waiting. Right? You shouldn't have to wait in order for the calendar to flip, for the day to change, in order for you to live an amazing, extraordinary life. If you want the best life in the world, start right now. But with that all being said, it does help when the calendar flips. And it's a new year, because every year is 12 months long, and you want to make sure that's the best year of your life. For most Jehovah's Witnesses, your year starts in September to August, because that's the service year. So for some people, it doesn't matter what the calendar looks like, but you still want to plan for the next year. Look, this year is coming to a close. If you are watching this right away, right when it was posted in late December. But I don't want you to think, hey, if this is January, February, March, April, May, this is December next year, that you can't watch this. Watch this video, because you're going to get a lot of content and beautiful things that you can implement right now to take action on your life. Start when?
Right now.
Start when?
Right now.
Right now, baby. But this is some 2019 motivation on how to take action and make next year the best year of your life, if you are watching this in 2019. So, some of the best things that you can do right away, if you want to have an amazing year next year, is get clear on where you want to go. You know, my wife and I, we're trying to help you close the gap from where you are today to where you want to be, right? This is where I am today, and this is where I want to be, Brian. This is where I want to be, Monica. This is where I want to be, you guys. But some people don't even have the self-awareness to know where they are today, right? So in order for us to live an extraordinary life, what do we have to be clear on, baby?
Where we are right now.
Right.
We have to be honest.
Right. And we wanted to have an amazing year this year, so what did we do before this year even started?
We recognized where we were.
Yep.
Relationship, finances, our health.
Yep.
Everything.
Yep.
And we said, this is what we want to do.
Yep.
This is where we want to be.
Right.
And good thing, because we were able to do so much.
Right.
Just writing it down, we did so much of what we wanted to do.
Right.
To writing it down and put it in the calendar, put it in a book,
Right.
saying this is my goals for 2018.
Right.
So yeah, but just being honest where you are.
Where you are right now before you even decide where you want to be. Because just like a GPS, hey, I want to go to San Francisco, a place in the United States. I want to go to San Francisco. I want to go. Come on. Let's go.
The GPS asks, where are you? Your location.
What's your current location? Well, I don't know where I am, but just take me there. Well, it can't give you a route on how to get to where you want to be unless it knows where you are. So before we even talk about what to do for next year, let's talk about what to do right now. Or if you're watching this later, what to do today. What can you do today in order to set yourself up to win the next year? Where are you financially? Right? You want to make more money next year? That's okay. Look, my wife and I, we're not the kind of people that are going to tell you, hey, don't make a lot of money. Be super duper. Look, we live simple, but we live smart, right? We want to do things in life, and we understand to do things in life, you have to have money. So we're not that way. Look, we'll tell you, make all the money in the world that you like, but don't let money consume you, right? Maybe that's a video we should do on, why you can make $1 million, but it doesn't need to consume you. Not every person that's rich is a bad person. All money does is magnify you. If you're a good person, it'll magnify you. It'll allow you to give more. If you're a bad person, it'll magnify you. It'll allow you to do more bad with your money. If you have more money, you're able to do more good, right? It just magnifies who you are. But if you want to make more money next year, and that's fine, because you want to travel, you want to do things, you want to make bigger contributions to the organization, you want to go serve where the need is greater, all of that requires cash flow. So we'll support that all the way. But if you want to do that, you can't just say, make more money next year.
You have to be specific.
Right. Where are you today? How much money did you make this year?
You have to say how much do you make every month, how much do you spend, what are your expenses like, whether it's cable, gas, whatever it is, all your expenses, car, payment,
What's your
be-
cost of living?
How much are you spending on that?
Right.
How much are you spending to go to the movies, for entertainment, whatever it is?
Right.
You have to really make a list. That's what we
Right.
did, and that took a lot of time, especially from him,
Right.
because he manages more of those things. And we were honest about how much we stay with, how much
Yep.
we're spending. We
Yep.
did a lot of spending on entertainment. We
Right.
really did.
Right. Right. And here's the idea. You want to get rich? Here it is. This is the easiest way to get rich in your life. You want to make more money? You want to make more money next year? Spend less than you earn. Boom. That's it. All right. All right, family. No, that's it. But spend less than you earn. Right? You want to get rich? Spend less on things that you don't need in your life than you're taking in. Right? You make $5,000 a week, $5,000 a month, $5,000 a year. I don't know where you at. Maybe, hey, spend less than what you're making. You'll have money left over. Put that in the savings, multiply it, invest it, do something with it, and you'll have money left over.
Let's say your goal is to lose weight.
Right.
You have to be honest with yourself, especially women. We're like, oh, I don't weigh that much.
Look, you gotta put yourself on the scale, baby.
I don't weigh that much.
And don't weigh your. I mean, you could weigh your whole body, but get one of those things where you could
Measure your fat.
measure your fat. Measure your fat,
That's good.
right? Measure how much. Cause some people say, I want to lose 50 pounds. 50 pounds of what? I want to lose 50 pounds. I want to lose 50 pounds in 2019. Great, but 50 pounds of what? Because you realize how much of your body is water, right? How much of your body is actual muscle. Then, some of your body is fat. You want to lose 50 pounds of fat? Maybe you only have 30 pounds of fat. So get specific.
We got really specific because I wanted to lose weight and he wanted to lose weight too.
Right.
For this year that
Right.
we're just passing by.
Right.
But we said I want to have 6-pack abs.
Right.
I want to have what did we say?
I said I want to have a bigger butt.
No.
No, I put that in there.
I want to lean muscle. I don't want
Right.
to be bulky like
Right.
he does. He
Right.
want to get
I
bulky.
want a bigger
pecs.
chest. I want a nice, right.
Yeah, so we were more specific of
Right.
what we wanted, not just I want to lose 20
I want to look
pounds.
sexy. I want to
Yeah.
look good. I want to feel good about myself.
Yeah.
Those are great, like, overall goals. Great. So maybe
Be
that's
specific.
right. And every single thing in life, we learned this this time management. We took a time management course, and one of the things that it talks about is RPM. It's an acronym for Rapid Planning Method, and it's a rapid planning, purpose-driven, massive action plan. That's it. But it's a purpose-driven. You have to know your purpose. Why do you want to lose weight? Right? Why do you think it's important? Remember we decided we wanted to lose weight? But before we decided how much we want to lose and what we want to do next year, you have to understand your why. Why is it important to understand why you want to do something?
Because then you'll push yourself to do it even more.
Yep.
My whole purpose of me wanting to lose weight is to love myself and to accept myself for who I am, and then I can, I want my husband to be proud of me, and I want him to look at me, and whatever it was,
Right.
I
I want to look good with my clothes off. Like maybe.
You have to be more specific.
Right?
Yeah, because
I want to look in the mirror and say, I am sexy.
Yeah, you have to say that. It kind of sounds
Right.
like really, yeah, but you do. You have
Over
to
the
be
top, right.
Yeah, you do have to be over the top,
Right.
and you have a purpose now. You know why you want to do it.
Right.
It's not just I want to lose weight to feel good.
Right.
There's other reasons behind it.
Right.
I want to look like this person, and
Right.
that's my goal. I think she has the perfect body, and I
Right.
want to look like her.
Right.
Like, you have to be a little bit more specific, and
Right.
you'll be more driven to go and actually commit to that, and
Right.
actually hit that mark, and actually lose that weight and look this way. I need to get a trainer for that. Whatever it is,
Right.
you'll do it.
Right. And I think it's beautiful, and to stay on the subject, because you can have the outcome, right? But even though your goal is to lose weight, for instance, what are some other things? Some people, next year, what are your goals? Or tomorrow, next week, what's your goal? What's your outcome? What are you trying to achieve? Is it you want more money, better health? You just want to be healthier. Maybe you're thin. You don't have to lose fat, but you want to be healthy. You could be thin but unhealthy. You want to pioneer. You want to reach out in a congregation. You want to be a circuit overseer. You want to be a servant. You want to serve where the need is greater. You want to go on 3 vacations this year with your children. You want to go on your own vacation.
There's so many goals.
So whatever your outcome is, right? You have to understand your why. Because if you want to lose weight and you don't have a why, a purpose
It's not
that's
gonna push
driving you, when things get difficult, you're gonna give up like that. Hey, I want to make more money, but you might have to change some things. How can I make more money and enjoy the process? That's a good question to ask, not just how can I make more money?
Because you'll be miserable if you're
Right.
just doing it to get more money. Because
Right.
then if you're thinking, oh,
Right.
I have to spend less, then that
Right.
means I can't do much. So I'm gonna be bored, and,
Yep.
and you know I need to get that money.
Yep.
So you need to know why
Right.
you want more money.
Your why is gonna
Does
push
that
you.
mean a happier life for your family, and
Right.
you can provide better, and
Right.
you can send
More
money
vacations,
to your family, more vacations,
serve where the need is greater.
buy a home, whatever
Right.
it is. You have to have a
You have to
purpose
have it.
that drives you
Right.
there.
And it can't, like my wife said, it can't just be something so simple. All right, guys, I did it. One sentence. So I can be happy. No, do not determine your happiness based upon what you're achieving. Big goals. Once you get them, like, oh, I'll be happy when. Don't do that. Don't rely on. We're not talking about goals in order for you to attain happiness. We're just talking about goals because we grow so that life is about progress. You need to achieve things. You need to constantly grow. You need to constantly take your life to the next level, right? So you have to have your purpose, your motivation behind every single goal, because the second things get difficult, you're gonna give up so quick. Like if you wanna lose weight, like you think my wife and I wanna wake up every day at 5 a.m.? If we don't remember our why right when we wake up, we're not going to the gym, right? And we have to reevaluate our why, because when we don't go, you just get on a downward spiral. So you have to remember your purpose.
And maybe you're thinking, well, I don't want to make more money. I don't want to do anything. My life is perfect just the way it is. But there's always something that
Nope.
we could work on.
You have to
that,
achieve more.
I want to be happier.
Right.
I want to be more playful. I want
Right.
to do this. I want
Right.
to do that. There's always something. If you really
Right.
think about it, you can't just say, I'm happy. I have
Nope.
everything I ever wanted.
Nope.
There's
It's
always
impossible.
something.
It's
I want to have
impossible.
a better relationship with my husband. I want to work
Right.
on a relationship. Why?
Right.
Why? What do I need to do?
Right.
You always have to have something to drive you there.
Right.
There's always something we can work
Right.
on. Our life is about growing.
Right.
There's always something to work on.
Right. You could be doing well financially, but your marriage could be suffering. You could be awesome in your marriage, but you have a terrible relationship with your kids. You could be awesome in your marriage, have good, doing well financially, but you're not really that connected to God, and you want to build your connection. You're not that involved in a congregation. You want more involvement. Everyone has weaknesses, because we're not perfect. You can't be perfect in every single circle. You could be happy in a congregation, you could have all the privileges, have a beautiful marriage, awesome relationship with your kids, you could be making all this money in the world, but you're super unhealthy. Maybe you're overweight. Maybe you just feel unhealthy. Maybe you have no energy. Maybe you're too stressed. You want higher energy. You want more passion in your life. There's so many things, and that's a beautiful point, because there's never something that you should be satisfied
Maybe your
with.
goal is like one of mine, to not be an introvert and be more outspoken and
Right.
be
Be more outgoing,
more
gregarious.
outgoing, yeah. And this is one of my ways to do
Right.
it. Like I have things that drive me there, and these are things that I have to do to help me not be such an introvert. Or talk to people at the congregation, get there early and say hi to everyone. Comment, read a scripture, and then I can say my personal. This is something I want to do
Right.
because I know I'm working on myself.
Right.
Myself first of all, and then I can give to others.
Right.
And then it helps my husband because he understands me more. I'm
Right.
talking more. I'm being more open. So I have reasons why I want to do it, and I have ways to get there. And that's one of the things that I have written down for my 2018, and I've been able to do it, and I'm still gonna keep working on
Right.
that. I'm gonna put that on my 2019 because it's something that you work for the rest of your life.
It's something, use a beautiful presupposition. How can I be even more spiritual tomorrow? How can I be, you know what, forget that. How can I be even more spiritual today? How can I be even more playful today? Use a presupposition that says you're presupposing that you're already happy, that you're already spiritual. How can I have even more love with my children, right? If you do feel that you're satisfied in a lot of areas in your life, you can never grow enough. You can never have enough love. You can never have enough passion, excitement, playfulness, energy. So how can I have even more energy in this present moment? It's a beautiful question to ask. You could be asking yourself that every day. I'm going to do another video on the primary question, but so that's the first thing. That's the two first things, right? It's RPM, results, purpose-driven, massive action plan. RPM. What's the result that you're after? What are some examples again?
The results that I'm after.
Yeah,
Oh,
not
that
you,
you
but
use?
yeah.
Losing weight.
Losing weight, getting
making
healthier,
more money, getting healthier,
money.
having a better relationship with your kids, with
Yep.
your spouse.
Yep. Maybe you want to
being
look.
happier,
Yep. Maybe you want to learn another language.
contribute more,
Contribute more. You want to
serve
grow
when
more.
the need is greater.
Yep. Get out of your comfort
Become
zone.
a servant, become
Yep.
an elder,
Yep.
become a CEO, whatever
Travel
it is.
more.
There's so many things.
Right.
There's so many things.
So-
Life is so beautiful, and there's so many things you
Yeah.
can do to make it better.
And don't hold back. Get greedy with the things you want to attain in life. It's a beautiful thing. Greedy just means you want light. You want more spice in your life. We support that all the way. Look, not greedy in a negative sense. Greedy in a beautiful sense of like, I want to love Jehovah more. I want to do more in the congregation. I want to do more for others. You want more to do for others. Get greedy about what you can give, not what you can get. Right? Get greedy about what you can give, not what you can get. I want to give more. I want to make more money so I can give more. Right? That's a beautiful thing.
If you make more money, you have more time to
Right.
preach, to go out, to serve more.
Right.
So, like, you know, that was
Right.
one of the reasons why we have our company and whatever
Right.
we do. You know, we have more time to do things that
Right.
we want to do,
Right.
to serve others,
Right.
to help our relationship. There's
Because
so
money
many
does not
more-
make you happy. Like we've made, tons of money in our life,
It
and,
does
and
not.
it doesn't make a difference.
And
Whether I make a
maybe you
$10,000 paycheck or a
It doesn't-
$100 paycheck, my estate,
It doesn't make you unhappy because
Right.
it helps you with other things,
right,
but it's not everything in life.
right. It's not everything.
It gives you freedom to do certain things,
Right.
but it's not everything.
All money does is give you.
But if
freedom
it's
in
one
life.
of your goals, you can do it. You
Right.
just need to have a reason to drive you there,
Right.
and the reasons why, and it
Right.
has to be a lot of them. It
Right.
can't just be one.
Right. So that's the biggest thing. So the first thing, write down your result. What's the result that you're after for next year? Okay, what's your result? You want to lose weight, you want to make more money, you want to do more in the congregation. We just gave you a whole bunch of examples. And you could have your own. What's your result? A big goal. And maybe you could achieve that goal by January 31st, or this is just goal motivation. This isn't just 2019 motivation, 2018 motivation. This is every year, how to achieve your goals in life. Okay, this is just a video on how to achieve your goals. Why are we doing it now? Because so many people are thinking about that as the year flips on the calendar. But I don't care when you're watching this. My wife doesn't care. We don't care. Whenever you're watching this is how to achieve your goals. So the first thing, what's the result that you're after? The next thing is the purpose. Result, purpose driven. So what's your why? After every single thing that you want to achieve, you have to write a paragraph about each thing on why you need to achieve that this year. Why it's a must, not a should. I should lose weight, or I should get happy, or I should make more money, I should reach out in the congregation, I should. Sometimes we say should too much, right?
It's a must. I must lose weight because I'm pre-diabetic.
Right.
You know,
I don't want my children to die.
I need to play with my children more. I need to be more active. I want to be there for my child
Right.
when they get
When
married.
I graduate.
When they graduate.
I don't want to die for my
But
children. That's what I mean.
Exactly. Like you have to write those reasons. They have
Right.
to be like life or death because I have
Right.
to. I must do it because
Right.
of this, and that's gonna push you to do it.
Right.
If you just write I should because I know. You know.
That's what I'm supposed to do.
I'll be healthier, and my doctor told me I should, and my kids would
Right.
probably have me present and playing
Right.
with them and more.
Right.
You should say I must do it because if I don't, I want to be there for my child's graduation.
Right.
I must because I'll be healthier, I'll be happier.
Right.
You have to make it a must.
You have to make a must because sometimes we say, oh, I should do this or I should do that because you feel obligated or you feel pushed. You want to feel pulled. You don't want to feel pushed to achieve your goals. Push meaning, oh, I have to make more money because my wife is forcing me to. I have to make more money because the IRS, taxes are forcing me to make more money so I can pay off my debt, or, whatever the case may be, you feel pushed. You're not pulled by it. Pulled would be, I want to lose weight, not because, I'm gonna die. I want to lose more weight because I want to live. I want to have an amazing life. I want to have more energy. I want to be there for my kids' graduation, like my wife said, right? You want to feel pulled by your goals, not pushed. Pulled by making more money, pulled by doing more in the congregation, pulled by being a servant, pulled by being a pioneer, because you're thinking of all the blessings. But
I think when you're pushed, you're never doing it in a
Right.
happy way, and you're
You're
never
not gonna
gonna
enjoy
enjoy
it.
the process.
Right.
You're
Yeah.
gonna see it
Beautiful.
as a dreadful, I never want to do that again.
Right.
I hate it.
Right.
You're not gonna enjoy it, and you're not gonna
Right.
see all the benefits to it because
Yeah.
you're always gonna think negative of that.
Right.
You're gonna say losing weight is a negative process. I hate it. I'm not doing I'm
Right.
never doing that again. I
Right.
might as well just be big or whatever it is. I might
Right.
as well just eat junk food.
Right.
Because we see so much pain to
Right.
doing it instead of seeing all the benefits to doing
Right.
it. We want to see pleasure from
Right.
doing it, not pain.
Right.
But we're always gonna focus on the pain if we're looking at it in a negative light.
Right. And in life, remember, friends, that people will do way more to avoid pain than to gain pleasure. People will do way more in their life to avoid pain than they will ever do to attain pleasure. Right? Think about it. Would you work harder to have somebody, to prevent someone from stealing $20,000 from you? Or would you work harder to gain $20,000? You would do more to avoid someone from stealing $20,000 that you already have than you would to gain $20,000. Think about it, right? If you had $20,000 in your bank account, maybe you already do, and someone was trying to steal that or rob that from you, you would do more to avoid someone stealing that from you because you don't want to experience the pain of getting robbed than you would from actually saying, all right, what do I have to do to get $20,000 in my bank account? I have to wake up early, I have to work hard, I work extra hours, blah, 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 whatever the case may be, because you know it'll be pleasurable, just as an example, to attain that $20,000. People will do way more to avoid pain than they ever will to gain pleasure. So you have to focus on the pain. It's beautiful to focus on the pleasure of attaining these goals, of attaining the goal of losing weight, doing more pioneering, but focus more on the pain that it will cause if you don't accomplish this. So one thing that we did before it's kind of like a closed eyes process where you close your eyes and you start thinking of all the pain that you'll experience and the people around you will experience if you don't achieve the outcome, the result that you're after. So if your goal is to lose weight in 2019 or next month or next year, if that's your goal, you have to focus on the pain that you will experience, that your children will experience, that your family will experience if you do not get healthy, right? And I'm not just talking about for 1 year, for next year, for next month. Okay, so focus on the pain that you'll experience and the people around you will experience if you don't achieve this goal, right? And then focus on the pain that you'll experience and the people around you will experience if you don't achieve this goal in 5 years, right? And then focus on the pain that you'll experience and the people around you will experience if you don't achieve this goal or outcome in 10 years. Then focus on the pain that you'll experience and the people around you experience if you don't achieve this in 15 years, and 20 years, and 30 years, and 40 years. And then by the time you're in your deathbed and you're 90 years old, and people ask you, why didn't you achieve your dreams? Why didn't you take hold of your life? Why didn't you pioneer when you said that's what you wanted to do? Why didn't you do this for Jehovah? Why didn't you lose weight? Why didn't you travel more? Why didn't you make your children go through this beautiful things in life? Why didn't you do this and this and this and this and this? And focus on the pain that you'll experience in your life. Because I promise you, if you make it so painful to not achieve your goals for next year in life, then you'll take action. It will no longer be a should. It'll now be a must. And of course, you want to drop in some of the pleasure. Drop in some of the pleasure of, start visualizing yourself looking thin. Start visualizing yourself having more money. Start visualizing yourself pioneering. Start visualizing yourself serving in another country. Whatever your goals may be, start visualizing it. Focus on the pleasure. Man, imagine what life would be like in 1 year, in 2 years,
You know
in 3
what's
years,
an
in 5
awesome
years,
thing
in
you
10
can
years.
do? If you want to make more money, write yourself a check for
Right.
that much money.
Right.
And say, this is my goal.
Yeah.
I'm going to write myself a check
I love that.
for this much money,
Right.
and I'm going to do it.
And date it for 1 year from now.
Because the reasons why you have
Right.
to must do
Right.
it. And also, if you want to lose weight, ladies or guys,
Right.
what I did before was try on my old clothes,
Yeah.
and I'm going to fit into that.
Or
because
you want real
smaller
commitment.
clothes.
Buy clothes a smaller size.
smaller. What about 3 sizes smaller?
Yeah, 3 sizes smaller. Yep.
The size you want to be.
Right,
and
or that you once were.
Yeah, and commit yourself to losing that weight, because you
Right.
must do it now, because I want to see how I look in that. I know
Yep.
I want to look amazing with that.
Right.
And you know what? I want to try this on at a certain date.
Right.
I must do it. I have
Right.
to fit in that. So
Right.
there's ways of getting there. You just have to have enough reason why you want to do it to drive you there,
Right.
and things that you can do to
Right.
help you get there.
And that's what she just touched on. That's the last point of the RPM. Results-driven, results-driven, purpose-driven, massive action plan. So then, once you focus on the result, you know the result that you're after. Then you get the purpose, your why. Then it's the massive action. Now, what can you do right now to start taking action on achieving your goals? You never leave the sight of wanting to achieve a goal without doing something towards its attainment. Never leave the sight of setting a goal without doing something towards its attainment. Start committing yourself to something, right? One of the best things you can do, if you want to lose weight, you want to pioneer, you want to, whatever your goal is, one of the best things to do is commit yourself to other people, right?
Tell another person
Tell
what
another
you're
person.
committed to doing.
What you're committed to doing every day. I'd make it, if you have social medias, make a post. I'm committed to waking up every day at 5 a.m. next year. Who's with me?
To hold yourself accountable.
Hold
for
your-
what you said
yeah.
that you're doing.
Yeah. Because you know what's funny? You'll do way more for someone else than you'll ever do for yourself. Think about it, right? How many people, if you have children, have you ever done more for, do you do more for your children than you've ever done for yourself? I can guarantee you do.
You don't have to have children. It could be a
You'll
spouse.
do
It
more
could
for
be a parent.
You'll do more for others than you'll ever do for yourself. For yourself.
You focus on what everybody else needs, and you're doing it for them.
You'll disappoint yourself way sooner than you disappoint somebody else, right? That's why people get a personal trainer at the gym,
Or a coach.
or they get a life coach,
Yes.
right? Like we have people that use us, like they tell us their goals, what they're committed to, and we'll hold them accountable. We'll get on a weekly phone call. They'll call us, say, hey, did you achieve your goals? Did you follow through? Did you say what you were gonna do last week? No, I didn't. So we'll give them pain, say, why didn't you do that? Why didn't you follow through? And we'll give them some action and some steps and motivation for them to achieve their goals the next week. But we'll be like an accountability partner, an accountability
And
coach.
do the same with us.
Right.
We'll do the same thing.
Right.
We'll tell them this is what we said we were gonna do.
Yep.
We didn't do that.
And
they'll
we have
hold us
coaches and
accountable.
mentors, right? You have people that you can share your goals and intentions with, and they'll hold you accountable to everything that you said you were gonna do. But that's the last thing, it's the massive action. Now, okay, great. I wanna lose weight, I wanna make money, I wanna pioneer, I wanna do this. Great. This is why it's a must. I did the closed eyes process. I thought about what my life would be like in 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years, all the pain that it would cause me and others, and then I focused on all the blessings and the pleasure that would come from. I visualized myself achieving that goal, and then the last thing, I set things in place in order for me to achieve that goal. I committed myself to others. I told other people what I was committed to achieving next year. I told others about my goals, and then I told them what I was gonna do in order to achieve that goal. So it's great, you wanna lose weight, that's phenomenal, but what are you doing? What in your schedule, and you can show it now, in your calendar, are you writing down in order to commit yourself in order to achieve that goal? What are you writing down on this place, right? Because blank space on a calendar, somebody told me this once, is the devil. It's the devil. Satan, the devil, is what you call blank space on a calendar. You know why? Because when do people get in trouble? When do people commit terrible sins? When they have nothing to do, when they are B-O-R-E-D, when they are bored in life. Blank space on the calendar is the devil, because he will use that blank space when you have nothing to do, when you're bored, to start looking on bad sites that you shouldn't be on, start watching negative entertainment, start calling different people that you shouldn't be calling, start getting involved with whatever is hurtful towards Jehovah and towards yourself. Blank space on a calendar is the worst thing you can have in your life. Fill up your calendar with meetings, events. I'm committed to watching Ryan and Monica TV for 3 hours today.
Oh my gosh.
Great.
I don't think
Put it
that's
on your
bad.
calendar. Whatever you're committed to, put it on your calendar. So if you wanna lose weight, what did my wife and I do? First thing we said, baby, take out our phone, let's set an alarm. Every day, 5 a.m., set an alarm to go off. It says, remember your commitment, right? Change the title of the alarm. So you see that every day. Start putting things in place. Hire a personal trainer.
We
if
have
you
5
like.
second rule on there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We get up.
Right?
Because it's hard to get up.
Right.
It's hard to get up, especially when
Yeah.
it's so nice and warm
Right.
in the bed and it's freezing outside.
Right.
But you have to have your whys, and
Yeah.
they must be a must
Yep.
to then take that massive action
Right.
and do it.
Right.
Yeah.
And I would be reviewing your goals daily. Right? If you want to achieve your goals, you want to achieve these results, these outcomes, tomorrow, next week, next year, you have to review your goals daily. Review what you're after for the year or for your life. Review your result, your outcome, the goal that you're after. Definitely review your why. Why it's a must, not a should. Why it's a must. Your huge paragraph that you wrote after every goal. If you have 10 goals, you have to write a paragraph for each goal. Review your must. Review the paragraph. Then the next thing, review what actions you have to take in order to achieve those goals. I would do that every single day.
Or you could have them and print them out or write them down and have them
Yep.
right in front of you
Yep.
so you can read them every day.
Right? Make it the background on your phone. Print it. Put
Whatever
it on your wall.
helps you. You can put it on your wall when you wake up. Yep, I'm doing this today because I must, because I have
Yep.
to do this, and this
Yep.
is my massive action that I
Yep.
have to do.
Set reminders to go off. Remind me at 9 a.m., 12, 3 p.m., 6 p.m., and 9 p.m.
Remember, nothing comes.
to work out.
Remember, nothing comes overnight. Everything
Nope.
is keep working on
Right.
it, keep doing it, keep trying at it.
Yep.
Nothing ever in life is like overnight.
overnight.
It's about working hard
Right.
and trying to obtain it and getting there.
Right. And celebrate the wins. You know, if you woke up one morning, dude, I would celebrate like you've never celebrated before. Like, yes, I did it. I can't believe it. I said I was gonna wake up tomorrow morning, and I actually woke up. I actually am getting ready. And then you go to the gym, or you do a workout video, or you stretch, or whatever you're committed to working out with, and you actually follow through. Celebrate that. Make yourself feel good. And then if you don't wake up and you don't do it, give yourself a lot of pain so that it feels painful when you don't follow through.
Oh, you feel guilty when you
Feel so much 10 times pleasure when you do follow through, and 10 times of pain when you don't follow through. So that way you do follow through the next day, right?
Yeah.
Like there's so many. This is probably our longest video we have, maybe, because we're so committed. Because we know if you master this area of your life, achieving your goals, goal setting, motivation, how to achieve what you want in life, then that's the closest thing that you have to living an extraordinary life. Besides living in a beautiful state and just being happy. Life, you know, you can't just live your life and just be happy all day. You know, you have to make progress. We grow so that we have something to give, right? You have to continually make progress for the rest of your life. So get specific, write down your goals. Remember, RPM, results-driven, purpose-driven, massive
Get a
action
big
plan.
calendar and write down your
Yeah.
goals. Have it in front of you. Get your journal, your notebook to write out what's your goal for every month.
Yep.
You should have a goal,
Yep.
or whether it's get healthier, whatever it is,
Yep.
lose 2 pounds, whatever it is, but
Yep.
be specific on why you
Yep.
have to do it. And it's going to keep you motivated and pushed
Yep.
to do it. You're
Right.
going to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you want to eat right, you know, prepare your food. Prepare your food every day. Don't leave things up to chance. Don't say, oh, I'll go to the gym when I feel like it. Oh, I'll preach when I feel like it. Oh, I'll lose weight when I feel like it. Oh, I'll look at ways to make more money when I feel like it. You can't just live your life waiting for things to come to you. A check is not going to show up in your mailbox. You're not just going to lose weight because you want to lose weight. You're not just going to be able to put in 70 hours to pioneer because you want to pioneer. You're not going to become a servant just because you want that. We can all want things, but unless you do something towards its attainment, like unless you actually commit yourself to doing it, you're taking action, you're never going to achieve that, right? So you have to put things in your calendar. You want to preach, you want to be a regular pioneer, you got to put in your calendar, okay, which days are you going, when my wife and I did that?
And make plans with brothers and sisters that are
Yep.
pioneering, because they're going to hold you
Commit
accountable.
yourself
They're
to
going
other
to
people.
say, hey, you ready to go out
You want to
today
go
and-
preach with me every Thursday?
Yeah, you have to commit yourself. That's
Right.
the only way.
Right.
That's the only way, and you have to make plans and do it. Because
Right.
if you could just write it down, doesn't mean it's gonna happen.
Right.
It makes it more real, and it makes
Yeah.
you want to do it.
Right.
Writing it down really does help.
Yeah.
But you have to take action.
That's huge.
You have to take action, and
Right.
we said that before in our life, that writing it down. We showed the huge calendar that we have that we're
Right.
writing on, already working for 2019.
Yeah.
And writing it down helps so much, because
Right.
you're holding yourself. You're telling yourself, I'm
Right.
gonna do it.
And not just writing it down on like a piece of paper, like put it in your calendar.
Yeah, and then being more specific helps a lot more. But just taking all these steps really, really, really does help.
I can promise you, if you follow this verbatim, guys, I hope if you haven't already done so, take notes during this video, because this is a game changer. You apply what we're teaching, because what we're teaching, someone taught us, and this is from our own personal experience, and it's changed our life.
We take notes for everything, and it's like going to a meeting and the brother's talking and he's giving a talk.
Right.
When you write notes, you retain a lot more that you can actually go to the door and say that to someone else.
Right.
Or we gotta write notes as if we're gonna teach someone else or teach yourself. Yeah, because and
write
that's
notes
what we
as
do.
if you're going to teach this to somebody else.
So that's the same thing when you're. We're not saying that we're doing a talk, a public talk, nothing like that. But this is what worked for us. We're writing notes.
If you do this
is
will
from
change
our
your
notes.
life. Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Right.
From our notes.
Right.
And we retained that. We didn't go through our notes.
We're not just making this up. Like, guys, this is stuff that we've learned, we've studied, we've read about, we've gone, we've applied. This is 30 pages worth of notes that we're sharing with you guys.
More because I write big, but I it's just stuff that I've written down and I remembered. And he remembered. He took different points from that I did.
And then we share our notes with each other.
We share it together, and then we're sharing it with you guys.
Yeah.
But we don't have anything written down. This is from what we learned and what we've written down, because we want to contribute and teach that to others. So write notes if you can. Some of you can't, but you can listen to it again.
I get a piece of paper, get a tablet, another phone, watch us on your TV, watch us on your laptop.
He writes on his phone. I write it down because it helps me better. But we do write notes on everything.
And statistically, a college did a study. When you hear something just passively, like while you're driving, you're in your car, or you're just listening to this, or you're actually watching us, but you listen to something passively, like you're just listening, you're like, oh, that's cool, that's good. You remember 10%. 10%. So you literally you remember 10% of this video. When you listen to something and you take notes, it shoots all the way up to 70%. You'll remember 70% of everything that you've heard, right? When you actually take notes, when you listen to something. When you take notes, when you listen, take notes, and you do something with your body, you get your body involved, and you do it with emotion, you remember up to 90% of everything that you're actually learning. So definitely take notes, but not only take notes, repeat what we're saying. When we give you an assignment during the video, stop the video, do the assignment. You know what I mean? Or if re-watch this video. You should like me, I like to rewatch. I reread books all the time. Why do
he rehears a lot of things? Because I could be in the house and I'm like, I heard that 3 days ago, 3 times in a row. And he's like, I like to listen to it again because I'm like working, but I'm listening to it. So I just need to hear it so it can stay. I can really because
you have 2 minds.
Take it in.
Right, because you have your conscious mind and your subconscious mind.
Yeah, so he's hearing it, but he's not really retaining, but he's hearing it again. I'm like, I heard you hear this like 10 times. And I already know what he's saying. And he's like, yeah, but I'm working, so I'm trying to just, keep it in there. And I understand because you're not writing it down, but you're trying to
I'm really trying to get that in my body.
It,
Because your conscious mind remembers nothing. Your conscious mind is what's telling me what to say right now, but a lot of what we're saying is coming out of our subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is the smaller part of your brain that tells you, it's not your less conscious, it's more powerful than your conscious mind. Your less conscious mind is what remembers everything. It's what has all your memories of your childhood. It's what tells your heart to beat thousands of times a day. It's what tells you to scratch your leg when you're scratching, when you're talking. It's your subconscious mind is so powerful. And the only way to get information into your subconscious mind is when you learn something with emotion, you write it down, you hear something repetitively over and over and over again. Why are we reading the Bible for the millionth time in the organization? Why do we go through the same books of the Bible that we've gone through years ago, right? You notice that, right? If you've been in the truth for a long time, you'll see we've gone through the same publication multiple times. We go through the same chapters, we go through the same videos, Why watch the videos? Why, if we're reading the Bible again, anytime you're learning something in life, you have to watch it or learn it or read it or take notes again and again and again. Because that's the only way you're actually going to get it into your nervous system and into your body. So that way it's not just information, you're actually using it to take action. Because information without action is nothing. Knowledge is not power. Knowledge is potential power. If you don't take action with the knowledge that you're using, then it's just worthless. Books on a bookshelf are shelf help, they're not self-help, right? I heard that one day and I said, man, that's genius. Do you have a bunch of shelf help books because they're on a bookshelf? or are they self-help? Is your Bible just sitting on a bookshelf, or are you reading it and applying it? Are you just watching this video, or are you actually taking notes and applying it? And if you haven't taken notes, maybe rewatch some of the videos on our channel. It's probably beneficial.
It's something that I wasn't good at, but he's always told me, take notes.
Mm-hmm.
And he does it on his phone.
Right.
He'll type it on his notes. But I personally, when I was in school, I remember that I wrote a lot of my things and I retained a lot of more of the stuff. So I started writing, even though I'm like, I don't get this, but I understood. I learn a lot more. I retain a lot more when I'm actually writing it down and I'm looking at what I'm writing down. So it's really beneficial. It's not maybe what you like to do, but it does work. That's why I write notes at the hall. And when I'm in the meetings, I write notes because I'll retain a lot more. So it's helpful.
It helps you guys. And all we want, it's phenomenal that you're motivated right now. Hopefully you are. You're inspired, which is awesome. But we don't want you to feel inspired and motivated. We're literally trying to give you tools and strategies, like things that if you implement or you do and you take action on, it will change your life forever. It will, guaranteed. If you implement the things that we're teaching, it will have an amazing, profound effect on your life, right? Just like principles in a Kingdom Hall, principles from the Bible, you implement them, it will change your life. If you implement this, it will change your life. Results driven, purpose, massive action plan, RPM. Guys, we want you guys to live an extraordinary life.
Buy a calendar and write it down.
Yes.
Write your goals for 2019
down. And if you're watching this after 2019, look, just attain your goals. When do you start?
Right now.
Right now. When do you start?
Right
now. When do you start? Right now. Stop waiting for the calendar to flip for a new month, a new year, a new day. Start right now, baby. Start right now. Focus on the result. Get your why. Turn your shoulds into musts. And then take something, massive action. Do something towards this attainment. RPM, baby. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is a longer video. You made it to the end, and that means you're committed to living your best life.
Let us know in the comments below, what is your goal for the next month, for next day, whatever it is, next year. Let us know. Commit right now.
What goals are you committed to? Look, that's perfect. Before you commit it to your friends and family and make a video on Instagram and Facebook or whoever, write your goals to us. And if you don't know your goals, hey, take a second right as this video ends, write down your goals and then share your goals with us. We're right there. We can be your accountability partners right away. We'll support you 100% of the way. We don't tear down people's dreams. We're only here to build you up. We know for a fact you can't achieve every single thing that you want in your life. The only thing you have to do is focus on it and you will achieve it.
So let us know what are your goals.
Yes, write down your goals. And that's it. That's all we want in the comments. I mean, what you learned, your biggest takeaways. Do you take notes? What are some of the notes you took from this video? If you're watching this for the second time and you forgot to, that's okay. And if you didn't take notes on any videos, hey, don't feel down on yourself. Look, somebody had to tell us, Ryan, you should take notes. And we started taking notes and we've seen how it changed our life. So if you haven't already done so, friends, if you enjoyed this video, like it, subscribe for more amazing content. If you love it, and definitely share this with somebody who really needs to hear this, which is everyone, because we all need to achieve our goals.
Let us know your goals.
Yes, write it down below.
All right, family,
love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
It wasn't recording. No, it wasn't.
Babe, stop.